Hey tubers, I have some very exciting news. A bit of a life update for you guys. I thought I'd do a quick video about my little life update. The last 2 weekends I have been training to scuba dive, which has probably been one of the scariest but most thrilling experiences of my life so far. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I'm going to Lobster Keys in Somerset in 2 weeks and I'm hoping to do a video on it. I'm going to give you guys a little vlog of my journey, of me travelling there and travelling back, and a bit of in between. Most of the vlog will probably be me maybe like showing you like just filming the actual place. It'll be my first time there as well, so I'll be probably in awe of everything going on myself. I can't film underwater, but I will try my best to film as much as I can, because obviously as well as doing that I have to do a blog. Because the reason why I'm doing scuba diving is actually, this is even cooler, it is part of my degree. And everyone's going to be like, you're scuba diving as part of your degree. And yes I am scuba diving as part of my degree, because one of the units on my degree, which is what I'll be starting after Christmas, is underwater filming and media, which is basically where I will be learning how to take videos and photos underwater. So I have to do the open water course first before I can start the training of taking photos and videos, for obvious reasons, health and safety, and learning how to scuba dive first before we go into the harder stuff. But I've heard that they have wrecks like sunken ships, and I don't think actually real sunken ships, they put stuff in the water to make it more exciting for people who will be scuba diving. And I'm hoping that when I graduate that I can hopefully maybe take it further and either go travelling and scuba dive, or actually make it a job and do underwater videography or whatever they call it, which is so awesome. And so many people don't realise I do it as part of my degree. Maybe I'm just doing it for a hobby, and I'm like, well, I kind of am. As you all know, I have anxiety. I often do say you have anxiety issues, don't scuba dive. And I'm going to tell you this now. Obviously, if you really want to scuba dive like me, have anxiety, I'm doing this video for you guys as well to tell you that actually you can scuba dive when you have anxiety, because obviously I'm doing it. I'm not going to lie to you, I passed the theory, but the first weekend I actually failed the practical because I decided to have a massive panic attack and underwater, which obviously is not a good thing. Obviously you're thinking you probably shouldn't carry on, which makes sense, and I thought the same thing. But then I was thinking, I really want to do this. The reason why I chose my degree was because I wanted so badly to do this unit. So I had to come back to another weekend for free. They're so amazing at this place where I do training. They were so good with me. A lot of the skills that weekend I had the panic attacks, I still carried on. Even though I didn't pass, I still passed quite a few things still. Went back a different weekend and I passed mostly everything. I had everything ticked off. I had to do a couple of other skills. I only had 4 more skills to do. And obviously I got really upset and I thought I was going to give up. I was like, I'm not doing this, I'm obviously not meant to do it. And then Tuesday night I went to the pool and had a one-on-one session with one of the scuba diving instructors, and I passed everything, and I was told Tuesday night I could go to Somerset, which was such an incredible feeling. I was so happy. What I'm trying to say here is that if you want to do something but you've got a disability or you've got anxiety, basically I trained a guy recently who has no legs and he plays scuba dives all over the world, and he just has flippers on his hands instead rather than on his feet, and he's perfectly fine. So don't have a disability. If you have a disability and you want to scuba dive, go along and find out what they think and what they can do for you, because if a guy with no legs can do it, and I'm sure you can do it. There's people in wheelchairs who scuba dive who again have it on their hands. So I'm just trying to say here is that if it's something you really want to do, I would go for it. I have anxiety, so I have first-hand experience more than I have with any other disability. So I'm just telling you things I've heard from people with other disabilities. This guy, I think he lost his legs from a bomb. He's in a war and he can still scuba dive. So don't let anything hold you back. But with anxiety, like, I've got the issue of if you have a panic attack underwater like I did, which I'm really embarrassed about, but I want to admit to, because at the end of the day, I'm doing it now. I got past it, I carried on. That was the main thing. I carried on anyway and did it, and now I'm going to Somerset, which is what I've always really wanted to do. Basically, if you have anxiety and you really want to give it a go and you're terrified, like, let them know. I had to go to special diving doctor to have everything signed off before I went anyway, like an illness form signed off to make sure you can actually are safe to dive, so that they know. There are certain things which unfortunately means you can't dive, so you'd have to go to the doctor and find out exactly what it is and see if you are able to dive or not. The most important thing is how I always see things. If you really want to do it but you're absolutely terrified, and even if you have a panic attack like I did, if it's something you really want to do, don't give up. Like, keep going back and keep making yourself do it, because I'll tell you what, when you start to relax and you're underwater, and suddenly you realise you're underwater and you look around, it's amazing. When you realise you're breathing. Obviously I've only ever done it in a swimming pool so far, so I can't talk too much, but obviously the things you can see abroad and probably in Somerset, the things I'm going to see, it's so worth it. So if it's something you really want to do, please just give it a go and don't let your anxiety or any kind of disability take you back. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Obviously if you really don't want to do it, you know, give it a shot, and if you can't handle it, that's fine, it doesn't make you a failure. Don't let anything hold you back from your dreams, what you want to do. If it's something you really want to do, if it's meant to be, it will happen, and I'm hoping that I'll get to have my scuba diving certificate very soon, because I'm one step closer to it now, because I didn't give up, and you shouldn't either. This little video made you feel a bit more inspired, made you all excited about my going to Somerset, because I know that I am, and made you maybe want to try out scuba diving yourself. Thank you for watching. I'm hoping I'll be able to do a video before I go to Somerset. If I don't, my next video will be of me at Somerset, so I hope you're all looking forward to that. And please subscribe to me if you like my videos, as always. And I would like, you know, big thumbs up, comment below. On my coursework for this unit, I've got to do a blog on my scuba diving adventures, so I'll be posting a link to my blog below. So if you want to follow my blog as well as watch my videos about it and on during my training that I haven't filmed, then please feel free. And obviously thank you for watching, subscribing to me, all of that. You're all wonderful people. Bye guys, love you all.